Hey kiddos, time for the daily bread. We're starting with Luke chapter 2 today, so let's hear what we're getting into now.
Daily Tract 615, Luke chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. And it happened in those days that a decree went out from the Caesar Augustus, so that for the whole world would be enrolled. This was the first enrollment. It was made by the ruler of Syria, Quirinius, and all went to be declared, each one to his own city.
Kids, so here today, we're switching gears. We talked about the last several days, we talked about Zachariah and Elizabeth, and they had a son named John. And now we're getting into what happens after that. So we switch gears. We're going away from John, away from Zachariah and Elizabeth, and we're starting to learn about what also is going on at that same time. And so it says here that Caesar Augustus sent out a decree that everyone needs to be enrolled. What that means is he wants to know how many people are throughout his whole Roman Empire. And he's doing kind of like a census. Now, why do you do a census? Well, so you know who you can tax. And so that's what they're talking about for enrollment, is eventually they're going to use this for taxing. And the way that this impacts the story, right, of what God's telling us is that Joseph, right, has to report, right? So Joseph and Mary's pregnant with Jesus, you remember, they got to report back to a certain city. It says to his own city, meaning you as a man had to go back to the city where you're from and report so that they could do the census, right? So they could figure out how to do the taxing. So this is very interesting, the timing of all this, because you got to remember, all of the Old Testament also predicted the place where Jesus would be born, right? And so this is all playing into it. It's just very interesting how this is all working out and fulfilling the scriptures that was laid out hundreds of years prior to this actually happening. God bless. I love you.